Right.
And then to have his sign say, what does it say?
People listening to music.
Something music? Yeah,
It looks a
Gilson's
lot
music.
like that.
Well, I mean, it's a home.
Right.
Do you really want a 4x8 sheet of advertising out in the front of your home? So I personally, I don't think so, but you guys are,
And that's gonna face,
faces the,
that is gonna face west, correct?
yes.
That is gonna face the west. So it's gonna be, it's not gonna be both sides you're gonna see.
No,
just
it's one-sided, gonna be,
Cause our sign does say two-sided, that size.
Does it? Home-based
I
business?
think it did.
I don't think so.
you mean like if that size sign was perpendicular to the road?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you can
saying
see
you could
both
do
sides.
4x6 because then you're only seeing one side. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
But I don't think a home-based business sign is double-sided. I think it's single-sided.
We can,
I would say, I would like to see him put the guitar out. I really would. I'd like to see him have a permit for that. The only stipulation would be county. Make sure it's okay with county.
I got that down.
only right away?
Yep. And then the size of the verbiage would still be in question as to how big it can be.
Size of business sign.
Right. I personally would like to see them separated, but because if it's separated, then it's a piece of art.
Then it's lawn art, yeah.
Yeah, and then
And well, I agree with that.
he didn't want them to be separated.
Well, I think he would separate them if we asked him to, but
But doesn't-
if he's putting a concrete slab in with 4x4 poles, there's, I guess, in my opinion, it's not like it's not gonna be able to hold.
Right. Structurally, I
Right,
think it's fine.
Overkill.
I mean, yeah, structurally, I think it's great. It's just that the premise for a home-based business is a sideline. It's not a focus of your home. And when you start putting a 4x8 sign out there with a big guitar on, now it's not a home anymore. Now it is a business. And a business does not belong in a residential area. That's my
Be
take,
careful so you don't open up a can of worms.
yeah.
Well, that's
Well,
just
this is
it,
a-
you know, you
it's
give him a
unique-
bigger sign than everybody else.
Well,
gets a big
And that's
It-
why it's a unique sign. And
Well, this, I would agree, that's the unique part.
Mhm.
This is the part that I don't want to become unique.
Okay.
I mean, personally, that's my opinion, and I know I'm only one, but I think we'd be really opening a can of worms if we start allowing Avon 4x8. Or a
I
hairdresser,
wouldn't want it next to my house.
right?
So are we possibly going to, now, would you entertain a motion to approve the unique sign as far as the guitar and upright structure?
Mhm.
And would part of that motion be to contact him on the size of the sign that he plans on using, or?
Just put a limitation that the size of the sign is still the 3x6 or whatever the regulation
I think
is.
it's 2x3 or 2x4.
Do you want him to come to the next meeting and put it on the next
Yeah.
agenda instead?
We would, personally, I think it'd be approve the guitar and have him come back to the board meeting for the size of the verbiage of that sign.
Okay.
How are you gonna put that in motion?
So are you
Yeah.
gonna check with the county too?
That would be
But
fine.
do you want to do that before he gets approval for the whole size of the guitar?
Well, that'll be
and
up to
whatnot?
him. If he wants to put that guitar in the middle of his yard as a lawn ornament, he can do that. Otherwise, if he wants to put it out by the road with this sign attached, then he might want to wait because we haven't given him direction as far as the size of the verbiage. So, to clarify, your motion is to contact him tell him he can put the guitar up at his own risk as far as part of the sign by the road, or he can put it in the middle of the road as a lawn ornament, and then,
Yard.
Middle of his yard.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would
Not
not
the road,
suggest
I mean,
putting it in the middle of the road.
Did I say road? I am
Yes, you
so
did.
sorry.
Yes, you did.
But, and then, we will discuss the size of the verbiage on the sign at the next meeting with his attendance. Is that pretty much, okay, do we have a second for that?
Yeah, that's, yep, we'll be good.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
So who technically made that motion?
Put it as.
I'll make that motion.
we'll put it down as Josh.
So, do you want me to contact Pete, or do you want to contact?
As long as you have the last conversation with him, why don't you?
Okay.
If that's okay? You understand what we're saying? So, okay. And then I will contact the county, how's that?
Okay.
Can I ask that he fills out a new sign permit
Okay,
application?
We'll
because
bring it-
what
we'll-
we have is all
yeah.
dated, you know,
Okay.
like from the previous request.
we'll have him do that at the meeting so that we can get it exactly what he is putting in. So we'll just.
So we'll just have an application.
We'll have it
ready with
ready, yeah. I'll have it filled out as much as I can and then we'll fill out the rest. Okay. Is number 9 also that concrete waiver?
So the text and the formatting was not being very friendly.
Oh, okay.
So that's why a number kind of skipped, because
Okay.
otherwise it would have been
We have-
indented.
We have 18 on here instead of 17?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trying
Just
to
that I
make
put
it-
myself as an agenda.
We're running good here,
Yeah, no,
John.
we're good, we're good.
Okay.
I tried to find where this place was located. I could not pinpoint where this.
8991 Voight Lane.
Yeah,
Lane
they're
is.
on Voight Lane, but it's so
Which
new
is-
that they probably don't have an address tile up yet.
Okay, there's no GPS, I couldn't find it
No.
anywhere.
It is lot 8.
Where,
So
where
on-
is, where,
Do you know where Voight Lane is?
No.
Okay,
That's
it's
off-
on
that's what I was-
Church Avenue
Off of
to
Church.
the west of Z. So it's on Church Avenue.
Subdivision was approved about a couple years ago.
Yeah,
okay, Church Avenue.
And they are all putting concrete in, I see back there.
And it's west of the highway?
Yep.
Over Z,
Marked.
past Z,
that's behind my house, isn't it behind my house?
Ridge.
That's
That's
the
Church
little
Behind mine.
church, if you
right behind
remember.
Wagon Wheel off of 73.
Okay,
Yeah.
past Bainbridge then?
Wait, wait,
Yeah,
Will.
Cause where's,
It's by my house,
hold on here.
behind me. And Lucas's.
Must be one of these then.
I'm thinking it's-
It abuts Lucas's property. Sherry Lucas?
Dusty Trail.
Alright.
Oh, okay, Lucas's property here,
One
let's see.
one in here.
Where's Lucas's? Here's Lucas's here.
Right, so I
Must
think,
be this one.
yeah, that's it.
I wanna say it's over
Okay.
on that side, if I remember correct. Down on
Um,
the cul-de-sac.
But
I would
everybody
say it
down
must be
there.
this one here, cause this one's concrete, that one's concrete, that one's
Yeah,
concrete.
they're not, you're not,
Oh,
there's
it's,
no
there's
build
no,
yet,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think that was on the permit, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one on the permit.
Oh, one of them fresh permits, okay,
Yeah.
alright, okay.
All right,
Yeah, I
so,
just didn't, I couldn't remember no Voight Lane in the town anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
they're beautiful lots,
Looks like they're very nice houses,
yeah. There is a minimum size of house and all that kind of good stuff out there. So the concrete waiver, they signed the waiver and they paid the fees and get it, okay.
Yep, just a technicality for the board to
So this
approve.
is just a technicality,
I
okay.
make a motion to approve.
I have a motion by Carl
I'll second.
and a second by Josh. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those against? Okay. That's good. Get that recorded. Moving forward with possible remodel and architect evaluations. Okay, oh boy. So we talked to 3 architects. Because the next step is to get an architect involved in the hall to see if we can remodel that. And we knew that an architect was gonna be expensive, and we interviewed 3 of them. And the 3 that we interviewed, the initial was $12,000 to $20,000. But we did get a proposal today from this one at $41,000, so I think that one's kind of out the window. So the other two are close by. And let's see, I got the notes from both of them. So
This was the third one
that was the third one, yes.
and the most expensive.
And the most expensive. And we kind of knew that because they wouldn't give us a price when they were here. They wouldn't tell us how much of anything. So the other two that we interviewed, the Sarah Panko, she's from east of Madison. And then Jonathan, he was from town of Sharon, I think. Is that right? He was from close by.
Hewitt, wasn't it?
Hewitt, that's it. Thank you. Yes, he was from Hewitt. Either one of those is, they both came in at 9,000 to 12,000, and they both were easy to work with, it sounded like. Jonathan, he said his start date would be September, and Sarah Panko, her start date would be the end of July. They both have worked with Susan Lisecki, the structural engineer that we had. So the architect looks at it, gives us a couple plans. They'll do the conceptual plans, and after the conceptual plans are done, then the structural engineer takes a look to make sure that they will fly. And they have both worked with Susan, so both of them felt it wouldn't be a big deal. At that point, we're coming in at 10,000 to 15,000. That's before the state submittal. And then we'd have the state submittal after that if we decided to go ahead. But at this point, we have to invest 10 to 15,000 to find out if it's even feasible to move forward. Because we have no idea what the cost is going to be unless we know what we're doing.
I think there was a study out on that years ago.
Probably. But we never got as far as hiring an architect. And that's where the stopping point has always been, because of the cost of the architect. So we never know if it's feasible to remodel that or to build new. The structural engineer was very confident that it can be remodeled.
And when the structural engineer told us that, didn't we decide that we were gonna hire Gordy to try something else?
And Gordy did.
And he did?
And he
this
did,
is what
and Gordy, at this point, Gordy doesn't want anything. But he has a plan, and we have looked at the plan, and now we have to get an architect involved.
So that this plan would be reviewed by either Sarah or Jonathan,
Right.
and they would
Then
make
draw
sure-
it up, they would actually draw up a floor plan so that we could submit it to contractors to get bids to
Right.
see how much this was gonna cost.
Okay.
And we wouldn't actually send it out for bids, we'd probably just ask generally a few contractors, because that'll give us a general idea. We don't need an exact idea at this point, because we don't know if it's feasible to do or not. Once we have a general idea, then that'll tell us within 20,000 if we should go forward with remodeling or actually build new. So this is,
I think for professional services, you don't have to go for bid.
right,
You don't have to what?
we don't have to
Bid it.
put it out for bids. And we wanted somebody close, somebody that works with the structural engineer. And this structural engineer is the only one in our area, and she's also very good. But,
Pearl does that too. I don't know if they're still there.
yep, Pearl doesn't do structural, they only do civil.
Oh, I think they do structural.
Oh, I'm not aware of
I had
that.
them at the county, the roof on that one time.
Oh, my niece worked for Pearl.
And maybe they don't anymore, but they
Okay,
did.
anyway, and we're all done with the structural at this point, so we're just looking at architectural.
Okay.
And so this is kind of where we are, 10 to 15,000 for either Sarah or Jonathan.
Okay, one was from Hewitt and one was from Madison?
Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Sarah Panko was from east of Madison and Jonathan was from Hewitt. Jonathan had done a new build for the town of Sharon in Portage County. And Sarah, let's see what we got here. I don't think we got any of her references.
I've never met neither one of them. Have you met either of them, or just?
We
talked to
met
them?
all three.
Okay.
Chase, I, and Gordy,
Okay.
all like,
Did anybody stick out?
the reason that Jonathan stuck out was because of his proximity.
He's in Wood County.
Right. Sarah, she stuck out because she took time to break it down and say, okay, if you do the sanitary, then I don't have to do that. If you do this, I don't have to do that. So and I'm sure that Jonathan would do the same, but we felt comfortable with all of them, except the one that we actually got the proposal from, and it was only because it was so expensive.
Mhm.
It was a very good proposal, very well written, but, yeah. And both of these are self-employed, so they both work for their own company. So we just need to choose one of these two to continue or to stop. And I was hoping we'd have more of the board here, because I hate to put this on your shoulders, but we really, if we're gonna do anything, we really should keep going.
I think we should move forward. I just don't know
Which one?
which one we should pick. Like, which one's got the most experience?
Jonathan, he's almost at retirement age, I would say, and based on that, and only that, and I hate to base something on age because I know that's not good, but it seems like if someone's been in the field this long, he has more experience.
Have you reached out to the town of Sharon to see what they thought about what he did?
I have not.
Just a thought.
Very good one.
You know, maybe that would be your first step, and
Get some references.
they could recommend him or not.
Mhm.
Can we wait another month?
No,
I would rather not,
I don't think we can.
because every time.
I'm kind of.
And both of these guys said they would have conceptual plans by December.
Okay.
Sarah said she could start in July,
Sarah said she could start at the end of July, yes.
and Jonathan said September.
And Jonathan said September, but they both said that they would have it done by the end of the year, both of them. But,
How long has Sarah been doing this?
no clue.
You don't know how long Jonathan has either. Just
No,
that he's a
no,
gentleman.
just, I can get that information.
Again, I'd like to move forward with.
I agree.
So Jonathan's from Wood County?
Jonathan is from Portage County. I
Oh,
think
Portage.
Hewitt is in Portage County.
No,
He
it's
was
in
in
Wood.
Wood.
It is in Wood? Okay.
It's up by Marshfield.
I thought
Oh,
that was-
yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
Sarah that was in Hewitt.
Yeah, no, Sarah's from Madison,
Oh, Sarah's from there, okay.
east of Madison.
Well, I was thinking the one from Hewitt was the.
And Jonathan was $120 an hour, and Sarah, her rate was $150 an hour. So I don't know if that has any basis. We have to put a $1,500 retainer to Jonathan, and that would be credited towards our state submittal if we go that far.
Well, you're kind of leaning towards Jonathan.
I didn't really have a preference.
Just from what I'm hearing though, it's.
I am, just
Um,
from the information that I've got so far. Wish I knew more about Sarah, cause I don't wanna rule her out just because I don't know as much about her.
We should have asked more questions. Between Gordy, Chase, and I, we all felt that they were all qualified. we were waiting to get that back. No one else offered up a proposal, but I do agree with Doug when he mentioned maybe we should call Town of Sharon and ask Sarah for references. I can't,
They could give you, they could say, you know, we didn't have a lot, he did a good job, or
yeah.
we had issues.
Oh, so we could do a motion to hire Jonathan based on the recommendation of Town of Sharon.
Contingent upon the
Yeah.
recommendation?
That way you can make the call when you get
Yeah.
it back and it looks good.
Yeah,
If it comes back good, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or did you want this to go back to the Plan Commission? No, I
I
don't
think
think
we
so
should-
either
I think we
because
should
they,
move forward.
yeah,
I'll make a motion to, what's his name?
Jonathan, his full name, Jonathan Vaver.
Make a motion to, hire, architect Jonathan, what'd you say his name?
Vaver,
Vaver, for the, we're gonna call it.
architect for the town hall.
For the town hall, the remodel of the town hall. Contingent upon a satisfactory recommendation from the town of Sharon.
Okay, I need a second.
I would second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those against? Okay,
And that recommendation from the satisfactory recommendation from the town of Sharon based, or, do you wanna put it in
I will
there?
call you.
You'll just, maybe word it,
Recommendation of references maybe instead of
well, just because
one
of
particular?
past work that he's done for the town of Sharon. I
Okay.
don't know how. Based
He
on
built a
past
new
work.
building for the town of Sharon.
But maybe we wanna tie it to just references versus one particular job, in case he has more references to give you,
Okay,
right? And
I
it's
don't
up to
know,
you.
I'd say we call the town of Sharon if they're happy with their building, if they're
All
happy
good.
with the project, the way the project went.
okay.
Do we also have to authorize the $1,500 to,
Yeah, the $1,500 retainer,
Yeah.
yeah.
including the $1,500 retainer?
Thank you for adding that
If.
motion.
Okay,
If it does go through,
okay.
however you word that.
I think I've seen their building.
You
That was
remember
it.
anything about it? I should have called,
It's okay, that's why we're talking about it.
Did you guys vote on that?
yeah,
Yeah, all of us.
I was still writing, sorry.
Josh made the
Okay.
motion, I seconded it.
town building updates, okay, I think we just,
That's just
We
covered.
just-
we just heard it. Okay. Just to reaffirm, Gordy did give us a plan. We like the plan. It came through all the people that's gonna be working there. I'll bring it to the plan commission next time we come.
Okay.
And, then now we are in the process of hiring an architect. Okay.
Town building updates is a revolving thing on our plan commission agenda too, so.
Okay.
It'll be on the agenda for that.
Perfect. Town website updates, oh boy. So we hired this lady, back in 2024 to give us a new website. And at the time, I thought she said she could have it done in 3 to 6 months.
I don't remember how long it was, but it
That's what I
wasn't
thought.
this long.
But, so now I don't know if you've had a chance to go online and look at it and peruse it. There is a lot of information there. I'm not sure that it's, a year's worth of information.
This is it here?
No, you gotta go to this website.
Yep, so you should have an email
Okay.
I would have sent you, so you should be able just to click on that link.
Alright.
And that's a prototype of the web.
Okay.
And she said, being that it's been taking so long, and she had a complication of, carpal tunnel. And, this is the first I've heard of that, and I think Paulette can ascertain to that too.
Mhm.
So, she said she's gonna reduce her fee by $1,000. Personally, I'd give her end time. Because it's been a year. I would like to see this done, because we already gave her $5,000, right? 4,000? And I don't know what the total cost was,
It was around 6.
okay? So, there was supposed to be a search engine in there, and there's a lot of verbiage in there that's Spanish, and I mean,
I see that.
yeah, I'm not sure. But you can,
There is search here.
yeah, but I tried searching for just generic things like Wakely, I put in, and
Yeah,
nothing came up.
I don't think that stuff is gonna be inserted in that until, because this is basically a,
It's to search the minutes. That's one of the big key points of this website, was that if anybody wanted to find information that we talked about on Mill Avenue, they could just type in the word mill and it would search all of the,
but those minutes aren't in here yet.
yeah, they are,
They are?
yeah, they
Okay.
are. It's a little, and that's something we would have to,
Hard to get to?
yeah, it is at this point. So if you go all the way to the top of the screen and then go into, yeah,
Do you want to look at it? Or?
I tried to get them before. And
see
Well,
they're
this
in
is a
there.
different prototype. This is a prototype of what she's worked on.
even on your old site.
See,
Oh,
and then the
Okay.
archive.
you
But I
can do
think
it.
it's just a matter of her changing the buttons on top to give it a little more, because our ordinances aren't in there yet.
Okay.
So there are some things that are definitely not in there, things that are in there. I can see that it's taken her some time, but I don't think it's taken a year. So I would like to see us give her till, say, the end of the year to come through with this.
Is this a business that she does this?
Yeah.
Because I did run into issues, one of the days where I had to post, I think it was an amended plan commission agenda, and our current site is on WordPress, and
Yeah,
hackers try to get in on WordPress, and if they're trying to hack, it will block me out, and I can't make any changes, I can't update anything. And so I talked with the gentleman that does our hosting. He also would be willing to completely redo our website within 4 to 8 weeks, and so I put that in there for you guys too as an option, if you decide to jump ship from one and go to the
but
other.
if we jump ship, I'm not sure how we're gonna get that $4,000
Yeah,
back.
that I don't.
Right.
Live and learn.
But needless to say, I can't have it to where I don't have access
Yeah.
to the website, because
I agree.
I've got certain requirements for public notices, so.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I guess,
And on the prototype, before when we talked to her, there's things that she can change on it.
is this
It's
her
kind of-
contract?
Yes, yep, that's why I gave that to you to kind of see. I mean, it talks about having things done in a timely fashion, and I don't feel that all of those things were met.
It says we can have a late fee penalty of $500, but it still doesn't tell us we didn't. Yeah. There's nothing in here though that said she had to have it done within a certain time frame, is there?
I don't see nothing.
There's nothing here that said she had to reduce her price by 1,000 either.
No, no, there's not. And we did this September of '24, so it hasn't been a year yet.
I guess she reached out to you though,
No,
or you reached
Yeah,
out.
We
'cause I
reached out to her.
was supposed to have that prototype like a month ago for you guys to look at, and then all of a sudden, I didn't hear nothing.
Okay,
And-
so you touched base with her.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
and if we terminate it, looks like we're done. I mean,
Yeah.
it says in here we get nothing.
I guess just hang on for a little bit, I would say. See how she does.
Till September? September 24th?
I would, yeah,
Tell her she has
Like
until
yes or a
September
year.
24th. And then we will,
pursue other alternatives.
we will seek,
Breach of contract.
yeah.
In a timely and professional manner.
Yeah, and it's definitely nothing timely about this. Okay, yeah, how do you feel about that, John?
I'm fine with letting it.
Until September 24th? That's 1 year. And I think the letter should be a little stern. It says, you know, we signed a good faith document stating that, you know, we needed this website. And we feel a year is adequate time. And after that year is up, we will seek, how do you say that? Seek to get our money back? Seek to-
Legal
Yeah, we'll seek legal,
action.
we'll determine what legal action we will be taking. Yeah, that sounds good.
So in the meantime, if you guys see something in that prototype,
Okay,
you know, I mean,
I'll talk to you
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
next week, because
yeah.
there's a lot of, there's some things that I can see that need to be changed. All right, we're good here then? All right, electronic sign policy proposed change, so that's basically what we agreed on, we just gotta sign it.
Yep. Just anywhere?
yeah,
just
kind of
one
at the
line.
bottom. Yeah, there's no lines on
I
it
see.
really, but just, and it's just an internal
Yeah,
policy, not
it's
an
just a
ordinance,
policy.
but
Josh, you might wanna keep your copy
I'm going.
to show it to, interested parties.
I'm gonna keep my copy too, because I have somebody that might be interested.
Okay. Let's see. 7/16?
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with Mickey?
No, it's a
Okay.
citizen, it's a citizen, so I'll take care of that later. 16, 25. What is it? Sign your John Henry or Joshua Brown, either one.
Brian Peterson?
Yes, I didn't realize, I'm sure he told me he was gonna be on, but I had forgotten until.
All right, see ya, thanks.
see, Doug,
Bye Douglas, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, any
I would
items
make
for
a-
future meetings?
Would you like to make a motion to pay bills first?
Would I like to? I guess so. You wanna make a motion to pay bills?
Looks to me
Any
like it's the
questions?
Same old to me. Looks like the daily run. Nothing jumped out at me.
Wow, 2,396 for the stand? I
Is
thought
that-
we had some already.
No.
that would, some of those dips are really deep.
Is
Yeah,
that your
but-
motion, Carl?
Yeah.
I'll second the motion by Carl to pay bills.
And I think it's
I
like,
have a motion and a second.
if I'm not mistaken, it's like $2 a yard or something. I mean, it's pretty minimal what they.
What they charge.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Right?
Those against? Okay, great. There you go.
How many of us are, so we're on item 15?
We are now on item 15, items for future.
How many of us are signed up for that?
That I need confirmation from all of you guys to go before we can register. So we do have the hotel rooms reserved.
Okay.
Because if you
I
don't
know I'm
reserve the
going.
hotel rooms, I plan to go. I know
I'm
Billy
going.
Joe plans to go. I believe Chase will be there, and I believe Brian was.
You didn't go, you
Consider-
were incapacitated last year.
I chose something, yeah.
We would like you to be able to make it this
I'm
time.
going to
And we
this.
want you to join us too, Carl. Since you weren't on the board then. But I do need to know before I,
Yeah.
And
you
how,
know-
when's the deadline for that?
honestly, I don't recall. But I wanted to make sure you guys all got the date.
Watch for the complete schedule of convention events in the August magazine, so it can't be until September.
Like I said, we booked the rooms already. Both Billy Joe and I booked the rooms because if you don't book them way ahead of time, you don't have rooms.
So what did you book?
Just the hotel room
You
Just
get-
for each. We booked enough for all of us to attend,
Yeah.
and
as
so
doubles, triples, quads?
there's like
double.
yeah, it's like a queen double, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you did a couple of doubles?
Yep, I did.
Each person
Yep,
gets their own
yep.
room, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, we're not gonna make you bunk with Josh.
Don't care.
And Paulette snores.
I might need a drinking buddy, who knows?
I'm planning on sleeping.
All right,
Well,
let's set the date for the
he
next
needs us-
meeting before we adjourn here.
Okay, I will talk to the waiter for you.
Yeah, so just kinda let me know,
Okay.
so then we can book everything.
Next meeting is August 20th.
August 20?
Yep.
Wow,
And Carl, I know you said you
I
will
have a
not be
surgery
there.
that day.
Carl is gone?
Yep.
How about you, Josh?
I should be there.
All right. We hope that Brian is. Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
No second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? Okay, can you shut up?
Shut it off.